Welcome you all to this video. I am Pratima. Today we'll learn some integration.
So hello students, today we'll learn integral of some special functions. So one is first is dx by x square minus a square is equal to 1 by 2a log x minus a by x plus a plus c. Now I'll write 6 expression like this, and now the question is how you do know that this is the special integral. Yes, you can take x is equal to x is equal to a tan theta or a sec theta, or so that we can go on proving this. It is in the textbook already. If you like, you can learn it, but for examination purpose, no need to learn. After the examination, you may learn it. So next is, this is 1. Second is your dx by under root a square minus x square, that will be 1 by twice a log a minus x a plus x plus c. Yes, there may be you have a confusion that this is the same. I can take minus outside, so we can also write this will be minus of 1 by 2 this. They are the same. Next is 3 is dx by under root x square plus a square. This is equal to 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Tan inverse x by a, of course, plus c. 4 is dx by, now in the denominator there is a square root, x square minus a square is equal to how much? Log x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. And 5 is dx by under root a square minus x square. This will be sine inverse x by a plus c. And 6 last one is under root x square plus a square. This is equal to log x plus under root x square plus a square. So this is all the formulas. You can remember, you can pause the video, you can write down, or you can write from the copy also, book also, it is already there. Now thing is how to apply taking the question. Now you can remember this, making a clue, that is your, you can make a clue like that. These 4 and 6 are similar. So only the difference is you are putting same thing, you are putting log x plus x square minus 1, x minus x plus x square. So after learning this formula, now we will see how we are apply this formula for integrals, other integrals, application. Or how do do the question basing on this, or how we solve the question, or what is the use of this formulas. So first I am writing, if I write the dx by integration x square by 16. X square by 16. Now I have to see which one is fitted here, or which I can fit to which formula. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Of course, it is very easy. It is your first one. So what I'll write that dx is equal to x square minus 4 square. So what is a? A is 4. Now just you apply here. Put a in play the formula. No need of thinking and other things, because this is a direct formula based question. So what is the answer? Answer will be 1 by twice a. 2 into 4 log x minus 4 by x plus 4 plus c. So this is the answer of this question. So now if it would be dx by under root 16 minus x square. So this question you can do two ways. First you can take minus common, you will put here. This is the same formula you will apply. Or you can directly put this formula. This will be your 1 by 2a log 2a means how much? 2 into 4, that will be, you will make it 8. Directly I can make it 8 log 8. It will be 8 log, then how much? A plus x, 4 plus x by 4 minus x plus c. So you have to put this format into the formula format. Then find only a and put in the formula, then it is easy. So I will go for exercise questions. Exercise 7.4. Based on these concepts, so I will go one by one. First question is 3x square. Question number 1 is 3x square upon x to the power 6 plus 1. Integration. Okay. So you have learned the substitution, you have learned the integral formula, and you have learned the special one. So we have to apply both the things here. One is special, one is substitution. Now what special? Special means here I will make the denominator x square plus a square, or x square minus a square, or 1 minus x square, whatever. So we will see that x to the power 6 is, whose square is this? It is x cube square. Or you can think of in this way, whose derivative is this? This is x cube derivative. So x cube function should be here. So what I will take? I will write x cube is equal to t. Then what does it mean? It means that 3x square dx is equal to dt. I hope you followed this. If you cannot follow, please go to watch my video how to integrate using substitution. There it is clear everything. I hope everybody is clear about this concept. Now x square is t, so 3x square is equal to dt. Then what about the x square? X to the power 6 will be x cube square, or this will be t square. So we are reducing this into special form. So what I will write? I will write that 3x square dx, I forgot to write dx, 3x square is equal to dt, and x to the power 6 is equal to x square, so t square plus 1. Plus 1 means 1 square. If we put the formula, it will be x square plus 1 square, or you know that this is the direct formula, this is tan inverse t. 1 plus t square integration is tan inverse t. So it is the most simplest one, no need of thinking that also. So tan inverse t plus c. Now replace t, how much it is? So this will be tan inverse x cube plus c is the answer. Next is question number 2. Question number 2 is 1 by 1 plus 4x square dx. 1 by 1 plus 4x square dx. So what I'll do? I'll take 2x as t, because 4x square is 2x whole square. So I'll write 2x as t. So when 2x is t, 2 dx is equal to dt. Or what about dx? Dx is equal to half of dt. Now replace. So it will be how much? It will be half dt, and here it will be 1 plus t square. 1 plus t square. So now the answer 1 plus t square is equal to again tan inverse. So this will be half tan inverse t. What is t? I can write this is 2x plus c. No need of writing t again replacing. I can write this will be twice x. So this is the answer of question number 2. Now we will go for question number 3, 4, so on. So we'll do now question number 3 and 4. I have written on the same time we'll do. So can you think of our question number 3 here? 3. So 2 minus ax, I will take t. So t square plus 1 square. So I'll take 2 minus ax is equal to t and minus dx is equal to dt. Don't ignore the sign. It will be negative. Minus x is minus dx. So dx will be how much? Minus dt. Now replace. So it will be minus dt upon t square plus 1. What is t square plus 1? Tan inverse t, of course. We did 2-3 questions. So minus tan inverse t. What is t? T is 2 minus x plus c. Now coming to question number 4. Now we'll see question number 4 is slightly different. You have done similar question, only x square plus a square, 1 plus t square, 1 plus x square. This is different. Now think of it will be fit to which formula. I have written all the formulas here. So it will be, first you make it a square. 9 is 3 square. What is 25x square? 5x whole square. So I'll write this is dx by 3 square minus 5x whole square. I can expect that you can take t, 5x as t. So 5x is equal to t. Then this implies that 5 dx is equal to dt. This implies that dx is equal to d half 1 by 5 dt. So replace now. So it will be dx by 3 square minus t square. And very carefully see the formulas where it will fit. Okay. And try to remember the formula also. So it will be here, no, because there is a square root. Here, no, it will be here one. So it will be, fourth one will be applied. Is it so? No. Then it is applied where? A square minus x square. Okay, I have written a formula mistake here. A square minus x square. So I will put here a square minus x square. So this will be 3 square minus t square. So it will be sine inverse t by 3. Now what is t? What is t? T will be how much? 5x. So this is sine inverse 5x by 3 plus c. So you can copy down the answers. Question number 10. X square plus 2x plus 2. So till now we are getting only x square minus a square or a square minus x square. We have never come across this term x square plus 2x or anything x. That means there is a whole square x plus something whole square, so that it contains your x square a x square plus bx plus c in this type. Or it will be x plus a whole square or x minus a whole square, so on. So I will make into whole square. So what is needed for making a whole square with x square per 2x? Certainly it is 1. So I will write dx by x square plus 2x. I will break 2 as 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Then what will next step? Next step, this will be a square. So I'll write now 2x square is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus 1 square. And you are familiar with this function. You can write immediately the answer. It is tan inverse 1. So this will be tan inverse x. Now what is x? X plus 1 by 1 plus c. So this is the answer of this question. So here from onwards you will get all the question where x will be there and you have to convert to a whole square. Question number 11. Question number 11 is dx by 9x square plus 6x plus 5. 9x square plus 6x plus 5. Okay. So how do they do this question? Think of what should be there with 9x square plus 6x. It will be a square. This is 3x whole square. So 2 into 3x. So I need another 1. So I'll break your 5 to how much? 9x square plus 6x plus 1 plus 4. And this I'll take as a whole square. 9x square plus 6x plus 1. I'll take a whole square. How much it will be? It will be dx by 3x plus 1 whole square plus 4 is 2 square. See clearly? This will be 3x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square. So it is in which format? It is again format 2, x square plus a square, a is 2 here. So we will put in formula tan inverse. But before that, you have to think of, we are taking t as 3x plus 1. Don't put directly it is 3x plus 1 by 2. No. We have to take, you have to mentally think that here 3x plus 1 is t, then 3 dx is equal to dt, or dx is equal to 1 by 3 dt. So at one step either you mentally think of 1 by 3 will be divided, or you write the steps. You write as I wrote, it will be 1 by 3 dt upon t square plus 2 square. So how much will be this? 1 by 3 I can take outside. Then formula is 1 by a. 1 by a means 1 by 2 tan inverse t by 2. So this will be how much? This will be 1 by 6 tan inverse t is 3x plus 1 by 2 plus c. This is the answer of question number 11. Next is question number 12. Question number 12 is dx by under root 7 minus 6x minus x square. Okay. So here you are getting another type of question. Why? X square is negative. So how to do this? And can you take negative outside the square root? No. If it could be written, if there will be no square root, you can take minus common and you can do as you have done till now. But when it is negative, you cannot take the square root outside. That means you are getting the question in this format. This format. A square minus x something square here. So how to go this? Here we will do in this procedure. What? I'll write dx. I'll write 7. I'll keep x square within the bracket because it will be whole square. So I'll write x square. See how I'm writing? This will be positive x, 6x. Done. Now what should be added here so that it will be a whole square? It will be certainly 9. So when I add 9 here, that means to balance it I have to add 9 here also. So I'll write the steps. What I'll write? I'll write this will be dx under root 7 plus 9 minus within bracket x square plus 6x plus 9. So in the next step I'll write dx by under root 16 is 4 square and this is x plus 3 whole square. X plus 3 whole square. So this was converted to this. Now come for answer. Answer will be what? Answer will be this format. So it will be sine inverse x. X is how much? X plus 3. And how much is A? A is 4. It was 16. 16 is 4 square. So 4. So can you not observe that when you can fit into the formula, it is easy to write. Only thing is to make into a formula. So this is your question number 12. Next question number 13. Question number 13 is dx by under root x minus 1 into x minus 2. X minus 2, 1 into x minus 2. So you multiply this, simplify. You will get how much? Under root x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay. How to make this special? What should be added here to make it whole square? Can you make it? It is difficult. You have to think up. If it will be 7x, it will be 5x. It will have to think up what should be added here so that x square minus 3x. What should be added here to make a whole square? It should be how much? Minus 3 by 2 whole square. 3 by 2 whole square. 9 by 4 it will be. Then how much it will be? It will be x minus 3 by 2 whole square. See whether I am getting this or not. X square minus 2 into 3 by 2 x plus 3 by 2 whole square. Am I getting or not? Yes. So what does it mean? What should be with x? Take the half of that coefficient. It was 3. So I make it 3 by 2 whole square. I make 3 by 2 whole square. So when I am adding a 9 by 4, I have to subtract a 9 by 4. So in this particular question, I'll make this as what I'll add. I'll mentally add 9 by 4 and I'll mentally subtract 9 by 4. So let us write the steps now. Dx by under root. So whatever will be there, so make it half and that square you are adding here, you are subtracting here, or you can direct. I am writing the answer. Just see how I am writing direct the answer. I am writing here x minus 3 by 2 whole square. From where I got 3 by 2? It is just half of this. And here it is negative, so I am putting negative. Plus 2 was already there. And as I am making a whole square, that means I am adding a 9 by 4 here. That means here I am adding a 9 by 4. So I have to subtract a 9 by 4. So directly I will write this as x minus 3 by 2 whole square plus 2 was there. I will write 9 by 4. Okay. So now it is simple. So simplify this. So it will be how much? Dx by under root x minus 3 whole square, and it will be simplify this. 4 to the 8 minus 1 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 2 square. I can write directly 2 minus 9 by 4 is equal to minus 1 by 4. This is 1 by 2 square. Now you have to write the formula. Now see where it fits, at which question, which formula it fits. See, observe yourself, write yourself. How much you are getting? Which one? Which one? This. It is fitting to fourth one. So log, what is x here? X is x minus 3 by 2. This is x, not only x, plus under root x square minus a square. Here you can write the original thing. Here I can write x square minus 3x plus 2. No need of writing here this square minus this square, because this is already this. We have converted this. So I will write in this way. So how much it will be? It will be log 2x minus 3 by 2. 2x minus 3 by 2 plus under root x square minus 3x plus 2. And why I am putting a modulus? Everybody knows log function is defined for only positive numbers. So everywhere that is when there is a log, there is a modulus function. So this is your question number 13, and this is a tricky question. So copy it down. Now I am doing a very important question, and it is the sample board question. See, it is question number 18, 5x minus 2 by 1 plus 2x plus 3x square. Till now, how much question we did? There was only constant in the numerator. Here there is another expression you are getting, 5x minus 2, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square. That means here there are two questions hidden. One is with constant this, and one is with derivative of this. Okay, so to do this type of question, we have to follow a procedure. What is it? We take, let the numerator be derivative of this with a constant plus another constant. Now please see how I am doing. Then if it will not be understood, then we will do something else. So what I'll write? I'll write let 5x plus 2. What is 5x plus 2? 5x plus 2 is your numerator. Let the numerator be. Always you will follow this procedure. Let the numerator be a means a constant into derivative of your denominator. I am writing exponent wise, x square first plus another constant b. 5x minus 2 is equal to a into derivative of this plus b. What is the derivative of this? It will be x terms. Okay. So now I am writing the derivative of this. Everybody can say how much? 6x plus 2. So a into 6x plus 2. See it again. 6x plus 2 into a plus b. What is ab? ab are constant. I will be breaking into 2. That's why I am taking the help of these two constant. Otherwise I have to think a lot. What I have to think? I have to think that its derivative is 6x plus 2. So I will convert this to 6x plus 2, and what else is there. So instead of this, we will go directly, we will break in this way. So 6x plus 2b is equal to 5x minus 2. Next, I will multiply. This will be 6ax plus 2a plus b is equal to 5x minus 2. Next, what I will do? I will compare your x terms and x terms, because what I am doing, I am finding value of a. I will compare x and x, and I will compare constant and constant, so that you can say what is the value of a and what is the value of b. What is a? I will write 6ax. 6a is equal to 5. So this will be a is equal to 5 by 6. Next coming to constant. Twice a plus b is equal to minus 2. Put the value of a. A is how much? 2 into 5 by 6 plus b is equal to minus 2. So this will be 5 by 3. So how much will be b? B is equal to minus 2 plus 5 by 3. You can check whether I have done correct or not. 5 by 3. B is equal to minus, it will be minus. Then it will be minus 11 by 3. So we got A. A is how much? A is 5 by 6. B is how much? Minus 11 by 3. For first time, it seems very confusing and tricky, but once you understood, it's not that difficult. Now, I am going for putting this value. So what I am writing? I am writing that 5x minus 2 by 3x square plus 2x plus 1 dx is equal to, one is a with the derivative. I've broken into two. One is this, one is b. I'll make into two fractions, two integrals. So one is 6x plus a. What is a? A is how much? A is 5 by 6 into 6x plus 2 upon 3x square plus 2x plus 1. And another part was only b. What is b? B is equal to your, how much is b? B is equal to minus 11 by 3. So minus 11 by 3 dx upon 3x square plus 2x plus 1. So now this is, I am made into two integrals. One is integral 1, one is integral 2. Next I will go on integral 1 and 2. Coming to integral 1. Integral 1 is very easy. Can you guess why? Because I have made the derivative in the numerator. So I will take the denominator as t. It will be automatically your derivative dt by t. So dt by t is your log. So I will write this is log 3x square plus 2x plus 1. See how simple I can make it. Next coming to integral 2. Integral 2 is your, I am rubbing here because this is the last question I will discuss. So I am taking the space here. So it will be 11 by 3 dx by 3x square plus 2x plus 1. I have written here because I want to show this special integral. This is again a tricky question. So what I will write, and please keep remember this is a negative sign here. So we will write I1 minus I2. I am now doing I2, integral 2. So it will be 11 by 3. I will take these three outside. That means I will make the x square linear. So it will be how much? X square plus 2 by 3x plus 1 by 3. Now same concept I will apply. What? To make a whole square, I will take what is the coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is 2 by 3. Make it half. Make it half. How much it is? It is 1 by 3. Then this will be made into x plus 1 by 3 square. This is the trick. So I will write this 11 by 9 dx by x plus 1 by 3 whole square plus 1 by 3. What else? I will subtract 1 by 3 whole square here because I have taken inside it I have taken 1 by 3 square, then only it will be a whole square. That means I have added a 1 by 9 here. So I will subtract a 1 by 9 here. 1 by 3 square. So 1 by 3 square. So this will be how much? 11 by 9 dx by x plus 1 by 3 whole square, and 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9. It will be how much? 2 by 9. 2 by 9. So 2 by 9 means whose square is this? It will be plus root 2 by 9 whole square. Then what will be the answer? Answer will be minus root 2 by 3 whole square. Sorry, root 2 by 3 whole square. Now which formula will be this? This will be x square minus a square. So you will put in log. So it will be, the answer will be 11 by 9. It will be, root is not there, so 1 by 2a, 2 into root 2 by 3 log x minus a, x plus 1 by 3 minus root 2 by 3 by x plus 1 by 3 plus root 2 by 3. Now combine these two. So this is I1 and this I2 will be added to get you the answer. Of course with a C sign, otherwise there will be no anything. I hope you understood. You can do some more questions. What is left?
Please subscribe the channel if you have not done it. I thank all the subscribers to support it.